Right girl, you're not looking flash at all. Now this girl is not good. I think this was the girl I was unsure about yesterday, you know that? Oh! Oh! It touched that wire and it dunted me a belter. Oh! Good morning sheep fans, Cammy's the name, sheep is the game. It's another step closer to lambing, and today we've got some sheep to move about, some sheep to bring home, and hopefully no problems on the morning rounds. Let's do this. Ewes are looking well, although black-headed sheep down here and this girl over here not getting to their feet when I come in is a worry. Let's go and see what's happening. Quick look at this girl here, is she okay? Is that a bit of staggers? A little bit of moisture, a little bit of fluid at the back end there. She's not a happy sheep. Maybe starting to lose her coordination a bit. I think that's a calcium and twin lamb job. We'll finish the morning rounds or else all the ewes will be on top of us here and we can come back and look at her again. Spot's jumped out. Spot, it's because I'm talking, I know, it's confusing. Hup, because there's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you, but I'm not. You'll get used to it. I talk to the camera. And this girl's up now, which is good. Hey boys, let me tip these troughs here. Okay, so we have the twin lamb keto sol stuff we got from the vet, but we don't have any calcium, so let's nip to Tarf. Here we go, Tarf Valley, let's see what they have for us. Quite busy, quite busy. I need calcium, guys. I'm just getting into my lambing vlog practice. Look what a lovely shot we have here. Look at this, look. Spotless. Do we have calcium? Sheep. But I thought you only get it for cattle now. Do you get sheep?
No, it's the easy cow.
Oh, this? Oh, and look who does it. Animax. Big podcast sponsors. So that means I don't need to pay for this, is that right? Can I use this for sheep? Let me see here. Is it £6.50 for the box? Ah, that's, look. Misleading to say the least. Oh, I have seen these before, it's like a white gooey thing. Right, okay. Do we want to do this or do we want to buy the cattle? 50% more calcium. Oh, it does do milk fever around calving. Right, okay, which is what we're kind of thinking about for sheep. Let's try it, eh? We'll try it. Money's in there. Right. Okay, 5 of them. There's only 3 in there. I knew you were going to check. No, I'll take them all. This will work in nicely because Animax sponsor the Fed by Farmers podcast if you haven't watched it already. They also do the Trace Shear bolus. Or the Trace Shear cab for cattle. Yeah, okay. Need to get all my lambing supplies. Right, we'll try this stuff. £6.50. Bargain. That's obviously what other folk pay. Aye, obviously. I'll get that. Obviously once we apply the Fed by Farmers discount. Thanks Claire, thanks guys. Always service with a smile. See that? Job done. Right, that's not what I came for. But I see Animax. They support us and Fed by Farmers. Got to get behind it. Actually looks like quite a handy little method of distribution. Tell you what I didn't look at those. Let me actually just have a quick look. I take it you can just give this to sheep as well. Let's send this to Kaz. Kaz, I just picked this up at the vets for doing sheep with twin lamb. What is your thoughts on it? Obviously it's Animax, so we know it's quality, but is it suitable for sheep as well? Because it's only pictures of cows. If you can get back to me with a short video message, that would be great. Right, we'll have our answer for you very soon.
Morning Cammy. So the old blue top calcium went off the market a few years ago, and since then we've had to be a bit creative about how we top calcium up in these down ewes, which probably also have not only a calcium deficiency, but an energy deficiency at the same time, often, and that's often a guess. So that product I'm not very familiar with, although oral calcium supplements are pretty well absorbed and pretty successful in dairy cows, and we're using them more and more in sheep as well. What I would say is just double check with your vet of the practice, who will be more familiar with that product, what the dose is for sheep, because it should be less than for the cow, I would imagine. And as for mixing it with your Ketosolve, that shouldn't be an issue. That is just a standard propylene glycol drench, and it's already mixed, comes ready mixed in standard products like Yugo, if you've ever used that before. Hope that helps.
This girl is here in front of us. If we're sensible about this, we'd take her to the fence here. So we're going with our calf cal, and then I couldn't find a big syringe, mainly because I don't think we picked a big syringe up when we bought the twin lamb stuff from the vet, so I think we catch the sheep first. I have a lambing rucksack, but it's at home. I need to get it all set up, ready to go. That is another job. We should sell lambing rucksacks actually, with wee compartments. And then I'm going to carry this stuff with me as well, even though I should have it in a big syringe ready to go. Put it down my shuck there. That's better. POV. That is a ridiculously big bulky thing when you're trying to hook in at the leg. I think if I file that into more of a kind of rounded point, it would be better. Can I do it first time without the dogs? There we go. There we go. You're okay, lass. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. What you like? You're not even a triplet. You're a twin. Right, girl. You're not looking flash at all. Oh, I forgot that was a liquid. Let's give it a wee shake first. We're hoping this is just a bit of twin lamb. I think this almost certainly is a bit of twin lamb with you, girl. You're one of our older girls. Oh, you're really not well, aren't you not? Great mouthful of teeth considering she's one of our older girls. Good girl, just drink that down. Take a wee break. A wee bit more. My only thoughts are, if this is meant for a cow, oh, it's probably quite a lot to give a sheep, but then it's calcium in it. How bad can it be? You're okay, lass. Now what I was planning on doing is just being clever and giving her a dose of this, using this thing as well. I don't know if that's clever or not, but that's what I'm doing. These will actually be great to keep and fill with this stuff, and then I'll always have a ready dose of twin lamb stuff to go, is what I'm thinking. It's okay, lass, don't get up on me yet. Instant energy. This stuff will help you a bit more. This is just a mix of energy and all sorts. This is the tastier stuff. That last stuff might not have been that tasty, but this is sweet and sugary. Lots of energy in there for you. What we'll do, we'll keep an eye on her anyway. She's definitely not great. Meg stayed on the bike, Spot jumped off. I'll need to work on that with him. My one concern about the oral method of calcium is that it's not fast acting enough, and that should be better with an injection. That is my one worry. Well, I have lots of worries. I spent 30 odd thousand on sheep yesterday, but that's my one worry about this stuff. There we Spot one up. It is a little bit strange that she's a twin and she's going like that, and she's one of our older ewes. She knows to eat, but then it can happen to any sheep. It really can happen to any sheep. Quick one thing, I don't know if I said this before, look how similar Meg and Spot look. Doggies. Unbelievable how similar they look. Now she's having a little cough now. Probably because I've gutsed her too, well, not gutsed her too full of stuff, man. She could drink a bucket of water and think nothing of it. We'll come back and check her in a couple of hours. Okay, next job on the cards is to move the singles onto a fresh bite of grass. Usually I would have Lizzie helping for this job, but, well, I don't think she'll mind me saying. Had a couple of harder days with the pregnancy, you know, she's getting to those later stages now. Baby's getting bigger all the time, sore on her hips, etc. And she's two boys to wrestle a lot of the time as well. Although I'm hopefully going to go and pick Jock up very soon. So we're going to try and do it without anyone helping me guide them up to the field. I'm hoping the sheep know this farm well enough that they know where to go. The drone's up in the sky. This is probably a little circle you're looking at here of me just talking you through what we're doing. Hopefully this audio's okay. I'm aware the bike makes a lot of noise in the background. But I've kept the dogs in the back of the buggy. I really just want the sheep to go at their own pace. There isn't many in here, there's only, oh I don't know, you'll see it from the drone, 35, 40. There are some electricity cables there which I hope the drone knows to, I'm not flying the drone, I just select, oh I don't know if you can see this here, I just select the bike on the screen and then it just follows me around. Although we're coming towards some trees, so that might get dangerous. I'll probably need to switch it off very soon actually. Is it above that electric cable? I think it is. Yeah, it's way above it, it's way above it. So these girls should know this road. So what I'll do is, I'll fly the drone myself now and just watch and see if they go where I want them to go. It's great when a sheep get to know a farm, like they just know where they're going. So these girls are up into the woods there. And I have the field gate open ready for them. Can I fly over the trees here? I need to go higher, Cammy, I think. Where are you? Oh jeez, that's a tall tree. Oh, that's a lovely shot, isn't it? That's like something you'd watch on Landward or something. Look at that. That's like the intro to it. Doo doo. I don't even know the music for Landward. There we go, into the new field, just like that, and I'm still sitting miles back. Now it is a rashy field, but there's a good fresh bite. There's been nothing on here for a while. You can see in the middle of the screen there where the cattle were wintered. I thought I'd see them stop and put their head down maybe for a bite, but they're maybe not that hungry. To be fair, this field is okay, they're not that hungry, but this is not a good lambing field, and I'll zoom up and let you show you why. So if we look around here, you can see that we're surrounded by woods. So let's just zoom the drone around in a circle. So it's surrounded by woods here. So one, it's your only viewpoint is when you're in the field, which is okay, which is fine. And I mean, of course you need to go in the field anyway to check the stock at lambing time. But the other factor is such easy access for foxes. You know, foxes can come in from any side here. And do you know the worst it is? That isn't even the main factor with this field. The main factor is the fact that all round this field is a walking path. And we have just so many people walking their dogs off the lead around this field. So it is just a dangerous spot. Let me just go see, let me see how high I can go here and see if I can give you a proper look. Oh, it's nice. I enjoy this as well. You know, it's not an angle I see of the farm very often, despite the fact that I've lived here my entire life. You don't often see it from this kind of vantage point. It's a beautiful spot, really. I mean, it is really a beautiful spot. And there we go, that's far enough I think. We don't want to encroach onto anybody else's property. So there we go, that's a look at the field surrounded by the woods, and we have a trail right round there. So those sheep will graze there for basically until they start lambing, which is less than 2 weeks away now. Exciting. Okay, windy, but we're back to check on our girl. Checking her over the fence. She's not really moved, but she's still bright enough for the eye. It's only been 3 or 4 hours. Don't want to chase her up and down, like I can see she's bright enough. Windy, sorry for the noise. Well, jumping forward a day, it's the next morning. Lizzie came back and checked that girl. She was still in the same spot, still head up. But I've hardly slept last night thinking about her, so it's a cold, miserable morning. Let's go and see how she's doing. Okay, she's in the same spot, but she's turned around slightly. Let's get a quick look before the masses run over to get fed. Quick scan to make sure there's no obvious sheep on their back. Oh, girly. How are you? Are you still just the same? A little bit bloated there. No discharge. I think we just take you into the shed today. I think that's what we do. Would you eat something before this rabble arrive? Would you eat that? Okay. She's not good. She's definitely not good. She's one of those sheep, you know, we have over 1,000 sheep, so it's hard to know them all. But she's one of the ones you do know because she's a mule, but she's like a heavy throw in the black, so she's very unusual markings. And she's been with us since birth, you know. She's the second lot of lambs I ever bred myself. Right, let's move away from the rabble coming here. Then we'll go and get a little stock trailer on and we'll take her into the shed, I think. At least it'll be drier and it's not cold for a sheep. It's cold for me. but it's not cold for a sheep. Right, we'll feed these and then we'll go get her in. Okay, so probably more problems here. Girl sitting here hasn't come down to the feed. Well, this is okay, these two have just broke out somehow, but if I open the gate they'll come back. No doubt they'll do the exact same thing tomorrow. Now this girl is not good. I think this was the girl I was unsure about yesterday, you know that? But she got up and came to the trough. It's just that precarious time of year. She's one of the oldest girls. She's just very big and heavy. I mean, she's bright enough there. Just walk a bit more for me, girl, let me just see you. She's just really heavy. She's just really heavy, we won't stress her. Need the lambs out her. The girls are correct to their mouth and of their bag, so they should be absolutely fine to breed again, but it gets tricky for them if they breed again and they have triplets, plus they're in good condition because it's been a good winter, so they're quite heavy on their legs. I think that's all that's wrong with her. Might be some issues in there, but for me it's always getting the balance of rushing in there and stressing her out, catching her with a dog, to jag her with something when you don't really know what's happening underneath. So let's leave her just now, but we'll go and get another girl in. She's totally off her legs. So just got a phone call to say that some of the sheep at Lizzie's ground had broken out. So no doubt it's these sheep that we've just bought, and no doubt it's because I didn't put that top wire on it yesterday, so we'll get that done today. Let's go and get them back in. I take it all back. It's actually some of the cheviets from the roadside field that have broken out. There's been so much tree damage, you know, trees falling all the storms. There's lots of fences destroyed, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a nightmare. So no doubt there's a big hole in the fence. What we'll do is, there's a little field there, we'll pop them into, and then I'll go back. I rushed over here with the car, I'll bring the buggy over and the trailer, and we'll go and do a bit of fencing. Oh, and I did bring the Gallica reel to sort some fencing. By the way, if anyone wants to look at a Gallica system, have a look on the Sheep Game website for merch, and we also have some Gallica equipment there. UK shipping only, because it's massive. UK shipping only, but have a look. Actually no, Iona will kill me if I say that. It's available in store only, no shipping, because to ship the poles you need like pallets, and yeah, it's just a lot of hassle. So available in store though, we have stock sitting. So the electric fence has done its job, the ewes are all still in. Let me show you this little picture though of what I arrived at. I should have did a video of it, but I thought this is too good, I need to take a picture of this for Facebook. Follow the Sheep Game on Facebook, by the way, if you haven't already. That is what you're up against with people. How big is that sign, keep the gate closed, and they still leave it open? But weirdly, those cheviets hadn't mixed with these. I say weirdly, thankfully, because that would just be a absolute, well, we just wouldn't sort it out now. It's just that stage of lambing. So Spotty, we're going to put a top wheel on, although they're all still in, everything's still fine, it's all still clicking away and pinging, and Spot will no doubt make the mistake of, Spot, watch that fence. I'll turn my back and he'll get a dunt, but I suppose that's how you learn, same way the sheep learn, same way I've learned as a boy. Let's get another reel on. Oh, it touched that wire and it dunted me a belter. Oh, I can't get it off it now. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's switch that off, that'd be smarter. Oh my God, what a kick that was. Spot touched it and now he's absolutely terrified. It's okay, Spot, it wasn't me. What a yelp he gave out and I absolutely bricked myself. That was so sore, I'm so traumatised, I'm going to do that, so it's definitely off. Whoa. Whew. Jeez, that was a kick. So the plan with these ones is just screw them in. Okay, we're hitched on. Reel in the slack. Flick the lock down and then I just wind it behind the last little bit. I don't need much tension on this. I think that would do it. Doesn't need much at all. Good. Final little bit here, we have to put all this together. So I have to connect this. Literally just slips into a little clip in there. Just wiggle it in by hand. 2-minute job, he says. If you do it right, that's that. Locks it in there, like that. Then we take this one off, make sure it's switched off. Do the exact same. Completes the loop. Put this back on. Let's put it on the middle one because it's the most important, I think. And let's just flick it round to the... Actually, there's a heap of deer in here when I come in, so we'll keep it on the second forward gear where it goes a bit more rapid. Job done. Listening to my podcasts again. Fed by Farmers folk. I'm actually not listening to Fed by Farmers, I'm listening to, what's on just now? R2Cast, R2K, Rural to Kitchen, with Wallace Curry. He's interviewing Neil Parish. And Wallace is kidding on that he doesn't know how Neil Parish lost his position in government. Very good, Wallace. Okay, she's in nice and warm and dry. I'm going to give her some more high energy. Some keto solve. Just more, it's just sugary energy, really. Oh, this is tasty. Give her about half of that. Great wee bottle for the job, this. Tried her with some water, she wasn't thirsty. She wouldn't be that thirsty. She's been in a soaking wet field all night. She would lick away at the grass if she was thirsty. We'll get some haylage in front of her and a little bit of feed and see what happens in a few hours. Okay, so just to conclude, the black girl here is back on her feet, still not lambed. Lambing day 1 vlog starts tomorrow. So from tomorrow we'll have a vlog every day until lambing's finished, which could be a little while this year. We could push the 6 weeks mark if I can keep it going. I'm very fortunate. One big change this year is we have someone helping edit the videos. And I said to myself last year I just couldn't do that again. And especially now we have double the sheep to lamb this year. Something had to change, and I'm actually very excited about it because now I can just have fun making videos and lambing sheep. Not sure about the fun part yet though. If this rain would stop, we might get there. But anyway, thanks for watching this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. As always, please click the subscribe button so you don't, and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of these lambing videos. We'll see you tomorrow for the start, for the carnage. Let's go.